Weekend will mark 4 years since George Floyd was killed by former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin. Today, the community marked this somber anniversary with a prayer.
We could have all been anywhere in the world today, but we chose to show up for the greater good of the collective, our community, our world. So just ground yourself in this beautiful energy.
Spiritual leaders led a prayer service for justice and healing this morning at the Hennepin County Government Center. It was the first of many events today to continue the conversation about how Floyd's death changed the nation. Reporter Kent Erdahl took in some of those events today, which brought together several generations of leaders and members of George Floyd's family as well. Kent?
It did, Lauren. Following that prayer service this morning, those leaders gathered for a remembrance brunch in Minneapolis that brought those generations together in a pretty powerful way. The event, organized by Win Back, a local nonprofit, and the University of St. Thomas School of Law Community Justice Project, recognized community elders who have been on the forefront of social justice work and civil rights for decades by awarding fellowships in their names to the next generation of leaders who were just teenagers at the time of George Floyd's murder. From there, many young people attended a youth summit where George Floyd's nephew, Brandon Williams, vowed to keep working alongside them to bring positive change.
Nobody thinks that it can never happen to them until it does. And I pray that, no one else feels what we felt and have to go through this grieving process, because it's not easy. So if I can just do my part and continue to just stay strong and fight, so can y'all. So I appreciate y'all.
Williams told the crowd that it's been hard to speak publicly since the birth of his daughter a couple of years ago, just because of the pain and trauma that come back every time, which is why he said he wanted to thank those young people for their advocacy work. I had a chance to visit with some of those young people who were in the spotlight today, and you'll hear more about their work and how they're reflecting this week coming up on Breaking the News at 6:30, Lauren.
Yeah, and it's really neat to see the generations passing this down and even the scholarships or the fellowships being named for civil rights leaders.
Yeah, and speaking to some of those students today, which you'll hear, they said that they've never experienced something so special to have the intergenerational component that they did today.
Excellent. Looking forward to that. Ken, thank you.